Welcome
All
to
right.
Cage Minds. I'm Micah Frankel, and today joined by a favorite guest. It's been a while, bringing him back, Rodney Kealohi. It's fight week. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing solid, man. Feeling good, feeling great, ready to get this victory on Saturday.
How much of a transition was it going from one team to another and getting acclimated?
It's been 2 years now, pretty much 2 years since the move from Albuquerque to Vegas. Um, and just like the transition anywhere, it does take a little bit of time to adjust. Just new team, new coaches, kind of finding your rhythm out here, you know what I mean? Just living situations and stuff, all of that. But man, Uh, I've been in the mix and I've been feeling super good, super solid, and everything's been coming together over pretty much like the last year. The first year was pretty much adjusting, and then the second year I really felt everything start clicking and coming together, and I've seen nothing but progress, and I'm ready to rock, man. I'm feeling good and I'm feeling great. Um, Last fight, you guys got to see that I'm back, and this fight, you guys are going to see Rodney 2.0.
What was it like, the process of getting used to learning the new coach's style and then having them kind of fix what they saw were holes in your game?
I would say like just getting a rhythm. It did take a little bit of time. My coach James Gifford, um, he's made so many adjustments in my game and my striking game, and he's been nothing but a blessing. Once I started to click with him and get what he was teaching me and his rhythms down and mix it and blend it in with my game, it's been done nothing but take my levels to new heights. So it's been nothing but getting better with them, and it took not too long, fairly quickly for me to catch on to the rhythm out here.
I know that as a martial artist, you never want to say that your cup is too full because you always want that room to take in more knowledge. As you're taking in that knowledge, though, and that word kind of fixing what they see is wrong. How much of that is a personal hurdle to get over?
I've always been a very coachable athlete. Since I used to play football back in the day, or just any other team sport when I was a young child, I feel like I've always been a very coachable athlete. So in that aspect or that viewpoint, like no trouble, I'd say, no problem making the adjustments, and um, it might take a little bit of time because some things were built in, but whatever the coaches see, I trust.
Like we said, there was a couple setbacks, and then this last fight, you got back to doing you, but it's a new and improved version of you. So, how did it feel to fully get out there, let these new weapons go, and show this new version of yourself?
Man, it felt good. It felt good to get out there. I was supposed to fight at Niagara Falls actually last August, and that one fell through, and then ended up fighting in Niagara Falls in March. Um, so I had a little bit of a layoff and a little bit of time, so I kind of felt good to just get back in there and mix it up. 15 minutes in there, got the victory, so it just felt good to get the time in the cage, man. Um, Show that I'm been working on everything in my game. Well-rounded athlete. I got the lungs to go, and it felt good. But last time you got to see, like I said, you guys got to see that I'm back. This fight, you guys get to see the new me. So I'm excited for that. You know what I mean? You guys will see a lot more of this fight for sure.
6 months, what is the process of adding to your game been like since that last victory?
There's a lot of things that you guys didn't see last victory, that I had in the tool bag, but just they didn't come out in that evening or in that fight. A lot of scrambles, a lot of grappling there. So the progression in my striking, I wasn't able to show too much, which I will this fight. And even if it goes to the ground, I'll show my improvements there. I'm just well improved, and I'm feeling great everywhere, man. I'm just a complete mixed martial artist, and I feel sharp, and I feel like I'm getting better everywhere, man. And I can't wait.
You're fighting on Uriah Faber's A1 combat this weekend. You mentioned a second ago you feel like you're going to have the opportunity more to showcase your striking. I know that's your prerogative, but as long as I've known you, everyone's first game plan of attack is take Rodney down. We're not trying to mess with the Muay Thai skills. Do you feel like Eimar Hernandez is going to be somebody that is going to want to go at you on the feet, challenge you in that area?
Yeah, I'm expecting so from what I've seen or from what I know. Um, I'm expecting him to be down to throw down. Um, he's undefeated. He's got 6 wins. Um, but you know what it is, man.
Is
Uh,
the I was going to say
I think he'll eventually end up shooting.
6-0. Would you say that his confidence is probably his biggest strength at this point? Is that he hasn't lost as a pro? So, you got that extra swagger when you're unbeaten. From what you've seen of his game, is that kind of his best attribute right now?
Um, yeah, I mean, I don't really watch too much. But yeah, just like everyone that's undefeated, like that's a little swagger he'll probably carry with him into the cage. But at the end of the day, that could also be somebody's biggest downfall. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not I'm not the guy to overlook, and it's my time. I know where I belong, and I know the statements that need to be made to get there. So this is going to be one of them.
He's unbeaten. You have a record with a couple on the L side. Do you feel like that could be why you're unbeaten, or has he already said anything that would lead you to think that he might be looking past you?
Um, no, no, I just know that it's his. Um, he fights out Team Alpha Male. It's Uriah's card. We're the co-main event. You know what I mean? I haven't even heard him say anything about me. I don't really pay too much attention to that right now. Um, so it don't really matter to me. I'm just gonna go in, get my job done, and get this victory on Saturday.
Oh, cool. So it's more just being realistic about the situation. Like, we're sure they're gassing him up. This is the fight that's going to get you recognized. It's going to take you to that next step. They picked you probably because they feel he could beat you. Like you said, he fights out of the gym. Are any of those kind of motivating factors then?
Oh yeah, this is a big statement win for me. This win for me is just gonna go show everyone in the big show that I'm up next. You know what I mean? Um, this guy thinks he's up next. I take him out. I'm up next. So that's the plan.
Has it at all gathered to you any frustration at this time because you've been LFA, A1? Now, these are the Fight Pass promotions. You are, the cusp basically is right there for you to make that statement to kick it to the next level.
Exactly. So that's exactly what this fight is for me. I've been very focused for this entire fight camp. I've been focused since the last victory. I've been doing nothing but training, progressing, getting better, and I'm ready. I'm ready for the big lights, and this is going to be the win that shows that and makes the statement.
You were on the cusp. There was a couple setbacks. Without getting too much into detail about your game plan stuff, though, what did you feel like were the biggest necessary adjustments to get you to be this version that'll be the most successful MMA fighter you can be?
Just working, man, everywhere, bro. Just continually improving every aspect of my game. At certain points in my career, I'd focus on just one part of my game, one thing at a time. Um, as to now, I can feel I'm progressing in every aspect of mixed martial arts constantly, and it's a good feeling to know that you're getting better.
I was out in Vegas in July and we stopped at a convenience store real quick, and me and my buddy are just kind of walking around looking for some items, and it's not many convenience stores I've been to in the States where there's a whole Hawaii kind of section for food and stuff. How much just for the family has it been nicer? You already said it's the ninth island, but how much just more comfortable is it?
We feel right at home, man. We got all the brothers out here. We do have like actual family, blood family that lives out here. It's so much easier for our family to travel back and forth from Oahu to Las Vegas. It's cheaper for them to fly out here to visit the kids and stuff. So um, it's been a blessing being around the other Hawaii people and having that like Ohana vibe around us, especially in the gym too. We have a lot of Hawaiians that I train with, a lot of good friends of mine, good training partners that are all from Hawaii. So it kind of just brings that good vibe. And the food, man. When we're not in fight camp, we definitely like to indulge in some Hawaiian food that you can't really get out in Albuquerque or other places that we were living. You know what I mean?
Also talking about the family. We know that you now two bundles of joy. I know that there's always a lot of motivation for this sport and everything you want to achieve, but and I'm sure you didn't think the motivation could get any more, but how did it increase now that you're a father of two?
Man, father of two now. I don't know about motivation increase because my motivation was probably at its highest peak. Um, so like, and it's just stayed there. My motivation is through the roof, man. Um, Being able to provide for these kids through a passion of mine, you know, that's the ultimate goal, to give them bigger and better things constantly through this passion of mine. And more than just motivationally, it's spiritually helped me, you know what I mean? It's helped me center myself, you know, with the man upstairs, and take care of my family, and you know, put everything together and just get myself right mentally. So mentally and spiritually, I feel like it's been probably the best thing for me, and it's awesome. And there's nothing more motivational than that.
What's it like when you look over and see them in the gym?
Man, they're with me every day. When I look over at them, I see nothing but motivation, man. They love being in there. They're used to being in there. So it makes me feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. I forgot to mention that I also been working a lot with my man Coconut Bombs, Maki Pitolo. He's also one of my coaches, but he fights next week on Gamebred FC. But I've been spending a lot of time with him in and out of camp. I do a lot of deep end sessions, deep end fitness, um, pool workouts, pool strength and conditioning underwater. A very knowledgeable veteran of the sport. But just wanted to give him a big shout out because that's a good brother of mine, family to me, and just appreciate that guy.
So how do you feel those pool sessions has benefited your strength and conditioning program?
Oh man, it's fantastic. You know, just more so than just physical, but mental. Um, the water is a crazy place. Under being underwater, you know, will change things. You know what I mean? For a lot of people panic. But shout out to Maki and Deep End Fitness for helping me get that zero out mindset. You know what I mean? It's blocking everything out, being able to center myself and hone together things. The breath work that I've gotten from Deep End Fitness has been extraordinary. So the mental and physical gains, both from Deep End Fitness, have been fantastic.
Urijah Faber's A1 Combat this weekend. Rodney Kealohi in the co-main event, sir. Thank you for the time today.
Right on, my guy. Appreciate you, Micah.